Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you, wherever you're watching from. I'm Rebecca from Singapore, a stay at home mompreneur of three beautiful girls. And today in Singapore, it's our National Day. Hey, hello. Yeah, so today I have with me to celebrate National Day with me, I have Lani. Hi, Lani.
Hi! Happy National Day, Singapore!
Woohoo!
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming on and to share your story. Yeah, I would love everyone to know more about you and who you are. Like,
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Ooh, introduction there.
yeah,
um, First of all, thank you, Rebecca, for inviting me. I know I've already said this to you, but I apologize for the long wait. But
no
I
problem.
sometimes, sometimes I feel undeserving because you, and then I am a big fan of our community business owners from Singapore because they're so solid. It's so good. I'm so excited. But yes, my name is Lani. I live in Brisbane, Queensland, in Australia, with my three boys. Yours are three girls, but mine are a little bit older. I have Jamie, and Jordan. They're 16, 18, and 21. And but I am originally from the Philippines, and I've been doing this business for 3 years. I started in August of 2019, and I'm still here. I'm still enjoying it. Thank you.
Yeah. And yeah, like I said, I love your vibes, like the fun vibes. I learned to, have fun because of you. I am so
Oh, that's
inspired by
good.
you. Yeah, which
That's
is why,
good.
I would love to ask a few questions, like share more about what was life like before you started this digital business.
Yes, life for me before I started this business 3 years ago is was that I was a permanent carer for my husband. He had a stroke when the kids were 5, 7, and 10, and but before that, I was a 9 to 5 grinder. I was in administration. My
Mhm.
husband was the house dad. He was looking after everything, and I thought that was good. I was missing out on all the kids' milestones and family time, but I was fine with that because I thought I didn't have any choice. And sometimes I wish like I have more time for them, but I knew also that my kids were growing up without me.
Yeah.
And I wasn't spending a lot of time with them, but I thought I had no choice. So when my husband had a stroke, unfortunately, um, it was good. It was good in the sense that it opened my eyes to what's more important in life.
Yeah.
I started to question who I'm spending my time with. I'm starting to question who I'm spending it with. And I realized that I should be spending it with my family. So
Yeah.
when my husband went to the nursing home after 3 years of looking after him, I was also raising our kids at that point. I decided not to go back to the 9 to 5 grind and do a 360. I changed my life. I changed my situation by looking for something to earn from home while I'm being present for my boys. So that's what happened. They're not as little as your little girls. I mean, how old are your girls, Rebecca?
I have one who just came in to disturb. Hi. She's
Hi.
almost 5.
Is she your youngest?
No, she's my middle child.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
how oh, she has the cutest smile. She's so pretty.
She's so
You're so
pretty. Yeah.
pretty.
Yeah, I have three. So my youngest is 2, and my
Oh,
oldest is 8 this year.
oh my goodness, you are at a very good place as a mom because those are the times when you wanted to build lots and lots and lots of happy memories, core memories for them. They'll remember it for ages. And you're very lucky. I wish I found this business when the kids are much younger, but unfortunately I didn't. But now, it's never too late. Mm.
Yes. So I mean, like I'm inspired by a lot of my friends keep telling me I'm lucky and everything, but of course, like I have been a stay-at-home mom for so many years, it there are
Yes.
also sacrifices that I had to make. I wasn't
Of
able to bring in the money, right? Which
yes.
is why,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was, yeah, looking for something to, help supplement to the household budget to
Mm-hmm,
bring
mm-hmm,
less stress,
mm-hmm. Stress. Yeah.
relieve the burden from my husband.
Yep.
With a big family is really not
Yeah.
easy, right?
Yes. Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I admire
So,
you for that. Yeah.
I mean, like, um, this leads me to the next question, right? Like, what made you step into this digital business?
Oh, it was to own my time. Basically, it was to have that time for my kids. And I know it's becoming like a cliche, like joining this business was to create time for our family, but it is true. You wait for so long to have kids, to have a family, and then when you finally have kids, then you just leave them in daycare, or you just leave them with other people's care. And in my case, I left them with my husband, and my husband was the one that's getting all the love from them, and I
Yeah.
am not getting any of that. And then I said, I can't have that. So, as unfortunate as it may seem that my husband had a stroke, and that had to happen before I opened my eyes, um, it happened, and this is the case for me. And and every time I speak about my truth, about my story, I try and encourage everybody to not wait for any unfortunate events to happen in their life before they finally realize that time is something that we can't take back. So you spend as much time with your kids while they're still
Yes.
young. They'll remember it forever.
Yes. I agree. I totally agree with you. Like, for me, the turning point for me of why I stayed home from the very beginning is because before my first child, I
Yeah.
had a miscarriage. So
Oh.
I knew that, they are too precious, right? Like,
Yeah.
I can't just lose it. And because my previous uh I was working
Pregnancy.
previously as a yeah, like, my before I became a stay-at-home mom, I was an early childhood leader.
Right.
So, in that industry, we are not paid as much.
Yes, and you
Yeah,
have to
so
be active all the time.
yes. So, yeah, so I think that really triggered me to, think about it, like, why don't I put that amount of my pay into
Mm-hmm.
my children and
Yeah.
just give them, yeah, the full care and love that they need, right?
Excellent. Excellent decision.
Yeah. So, I mean, no, not about me. I mean, you know that money is important, but we do know that our love and care for our family is way important as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's
Yeah.
always, why do we need to choose, correct?
Yeah, we don't have to, because
Yes.
there are choices that will allow us. There are ways that will allow us to do both without
Yep.
sacrificing either. So which is good. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, after coming into this digital business, Lani, may I ask, like, how has that changed your life?
Oh, Sis
Yeah.
Jen, I had a previous interview with Sis Jen, Jennifer Shet.
Yeah.
She's also from
Yes.
Singapore, and you know her.
Yes.
She asked me this question, and like without batting my eyes, I would say it's the time that I spend now with the kids. It's changed
Mhm.
my life in so many ways that I could never imagine 3 years ago when I started this business. I have so much
Mhm.
time. I have the business, and I'm there for the kids, which is the main reason why I joined this business.
Yes.
And my mindset has changed. Whereas before, I would be dwelling on negativity, on things, bad things, during my day. Now I am able to shift my energy, and I have that ability to shift my energy to the bad situation into something that's a lesson. and
Yeah.
and it's good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good for my head, and it's so good for everybody as well that's around me, because they can see that, oh, mom is able to shift her energy like that. Oh, she doesn't get mad that long, probably a minute, and then she I just go, oh, okay, how can I learn from this, or how can we turn this around, things
Yeah.
like that. That's one of the changes that I have learned since I have received since starting this business. It's just because of the community. It's being
And
surrounded by
that is
all
the
these wonderful
powerful
people.
change.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the powerful and wonderful change that you get, right? And
Yeah.
that happened to me as well. I mean, yeah, like I felt I had postpartum depression when I had
Oh,
my third child because I was so stressed. Like,
yeah.
oh no, where are we gonna get all the money? Like,
Yeah.
how is my husband dealing with it? Like it gets so stressful, right? But yes, like you said, the mindset shift is so powerful. And yeah, it really brings us to a whole new level of fun, and it brings us to, yeah, like enjoy what we do
Yeah.
when, yeah,
Just
things might seem.
all we need to remember, all I need to remember in life is that when bad
Yeah.
things happen, I I assess the situation and see, what I can be grateful about this situation. If I stub my toe because I was walking fast, or I was in a
Mm-hmm.
hurry, then uh, it could have been worse. What I put in my head is that, okay, it could have been worse. It could have been nailed by a hammer, or I could have slipped and broke my arm or something. There's a
Yeah.
lot of situations in our lives that will, that we can convert into positive, and that makes
Yes.
us grateful. Yeah.
Yes. Very. And that's why I'm grateful to be able to meet people, inspiring people like you, right? Like I told you, why I want to share this series, because you guys inspire me, and you are one of them who inspire me to, yeah, just do it, and
Yeah.
the best part, have fun with it,
Oh,
enjoy it,
hands
right, like you say.
down. Yes, because if you're not enjoying it, then you're gonna quit easy. I mean, you have to find something that's really enjoyable, and then doesn't feel like you are doing a business or you're doing a job. If you're enjoying yourself, it's playtime
Yes.
all the time.
Yes. And yeah, which brings me to ask you, like, would you have any inspiration to leave with the audience here? Like, yeah, like you inspired me so much. Like, how would you inspire my audience, for those who are watching?
Having gone through near death, my husband is still my husband's heartbeat, it's still beating. Yes, but to see somebody go from a robust strong man to just a shell of what he is, with not much a lot of memory of us and my kids, uh, it makes me feel grateful that I am alive. And what I can say to other people who complain about little stuff, who argue a lot with people that they love, life is too short. Embrace the goodness in each other, and if you have an opportunity to create a better life for yourself and your kids and your family, go and jump. Take it, take that leap of faith, and do not be afraid, because you worry too much about being afraid, then you never know, life would be over. Life would be over just like that. Life is so
Yes.
unpredictable, so embrace life and live every minute of it in fun, in adventure, in joy.
Yes, exactly. Actually, when you share about your husband having a stroke, my dad, a few years ago, he had aneurysm as well for
Oh.
twice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
um
yeah, I
is he
understand what you mean.
okay? Is he
Yeah,
okay,
but
or
he has now since recovered, but not as robust as before. But yeah, he's recovering. At least now he doesn't need to be in wheelchair and stuff. And thank
hmm.
God, and I'm grateful and blessed that he's still around.
No,
Yeah,
that's
but
good.
I
That's good.
understand what you mean. about him not being himself, and for
Yeah.
a few
Yeah.
months he was in the ICU and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally
Yeah.
understand. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I mean, for anyone who's watching, and yeah, do listen to Lani's story. If you have heard her story, you should be
Yeah.
inspired. I don't understand. Like, if you are not inspired, I don't understand. Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Listen to me. Listen to me. Come on. Listen to me. No, seriously, seriously, guys, like there is so much opportunities around us. We just need to open our eyes. I mean, we do not need to be stuck in one situation. You can change, and that's an amazing ability that we humans have. We can change, and it starts from us, from within. We are all a work in progress. Rebecca is a work in progress.
yeah,
I'm a work in progress, but
yes,
we embrace learning and we have fun while doing it.
yes. Thank you so much, Lani. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in, and those who will be watching replay. Thank you once again, and thank you, Lani, for coming on. Thank you
You
for
are
sharing your
welcome.
story.
No
Thank
problem.
you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye, guys.
Bye.